Hello grade 10, this is lesson 7.5, Zeros of Polynomial Functions, page 458. You will have practice page 463 from 22 to 33, odd numbers. I will take one example, which is number 22 from the exercise. Zeros of the polynomial function means to get the roots of the equation. For example, find all zeros of each polynomial function. Px equals x cubed minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 12. You can either use the factorization technique, but what kind of factorization can I use it here? It's factorization by grouping because this is 4 terms. If you take the first 2 terms and take their common factor, will be x squared. Then you will have x minus 4. Because x squared times x equals x cubed, x squared times 4 equals 4x squared. And if you take negative 3 common factor from these 2 terms, you will have x minus 4. And then take x minus 4 as a common factor, then you will have x squared minus 3 as a remainder. Then it's either x minus 4 equals 0, so the x equals 4, or the x squared minus 3 equals 0, so the x squared equals 3, so the x equals positive or negative root 3. This is the factorization technique, but by grouping. Sometimes it doesn't work, this factorization. So we have another technique which is called the substitution and division technique. You have to try to get a value of x that makes all this expression equal 0 by trial and error. Try 1, 2, 3, negative 1. So if you try 4, x equals 4. Substitute 4, replace 4 by the x, it will be 4 cubed minus 4 times 4 squared, which is 0 in the end. So x equals 4 is a root for this equation, it's a solution for the equation. So x minus 4 is a factor of this polynomial. To get the other factors, you can use division, synthetic division. Means I want to divide this expression by x minus 4. Take the coefficients 1, negative 4, negative 3, 12. Put here, 4 here. Do the synthetic division as you know. You will get 0 because we said that x minus 4 is a factor. So this is the quotient, which is negative 3, 0x, 1x squared. That means that x cubed minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 12 is composed of x minus 4, the first factor, and x squared minus 3, x squared minus 3, this is the second factor. Since this equals 0, so it's either x minus 4 equals 0, so the x equals 4, or x squared minus 3 equals 0, so the x squared equals 3, so the x equals positive or negative square root of 3. This is the two techniques. I want you to watch this video twice before go to the practice.